The following is an official lore video of the Dark Diaspora Universe, a journey in world-building project.
The Diaspora has no king, no emperor, no president. There is no single government or authority that rules over all of humanity. No universal laws, no common tongue. Instead, the Diaspora is simply the name for a region of space some 10,000 light-years across, encompassing almost 400,000 stars. This is the extent of the scattering, where the remnants of the human species were dispersed over half a millennia ago. All who survived, who fled from a lost Earth, now call the Diaspora home, struggling to persevere in a seemingly malevolent existence. The vast majority of humanity now desperately cling to the surface of barren worlds or blighted moons, forever at the edge of calamity and demise. And at the very center of the Diaspora, surrounded by the sphere of human influence in the galaxy, is Old Sol. Small outposts, communities, settlements, and colonies count in the thousands, seeded by the original scatterpods. Yet, the isolation of most of the settlements is almost absolute, the residents of which may never see a ship or pod from the wider Diaspora during their lifetimes. The only institutions that could claim an element of ubiquity in the Diaspora are the merchants of the Coalition, or perhaps the proselytizing deacons of the Tarvan Covenant. Home in the Diaspora is limited to artificial environs and a small number of marginally habitable planets. Planets such as Kanara, Janfar, and Dancer's Leap are little more than global deserts, irradiated by the energized rays of volatile young stars and stripped of their precious moisture. Anners, Vicinity, and Galador are giant ice worlds where biting cold and grasping gravity seek to bring the local populace to their knees. Water worlds such as Ozovan and Retreat inflict upon their human residents the constant threat of deluge, flood, and inundation, be it by global storm or errant tsunami. Even those planets with life, like Korix and Samayaji, have birthed horrors unlike anything in the long history of life on Earth. Dense carnivorous jungles or rampantly enveloping slime threaten wayward individuals and entire settlements alike. Life in the Diaspora is defined by a never-ending grinding battle against unimaginable horrors and inconceivable dreads. And yet, despite all this, humanity lingers. Treaties of all manner and kind have been signed by representatives of settled systems, while more tangible and practical commitments loosely hold together hundreds of smaller settlements in the bonds of mutual assistance. Yet, such treaties and bonds are rarely honored, though not out of contempt or disregard for obligations. For the harsh reality of the Diaspora is that one's own survival, one's very existence in the universe, must always be the utmost priority. And whatever sense of fraternity exists in the Diaspora is embodied only in a shared hope for mutual survival, that we can all repel for another day the countless nightmares made real by a barbarous universe.
Hey!